everyone, Tracy here with Paper Closet Designs. In today's video I want to show you how to assemble the Haunted House Halloween box card. It goes together pretty quick. There are some tiny pieces, so I wanted to go ahead and show you those. So what you'll get is this is our main box piece, and it has the fence pieces, your door, the part of the tower, and the roof. We're going to just set this aside. I just layered everything to show you because I thought it might be easier. This is the first insert piece, and it has your roof and your windows. Then you have your tower piece. It has the roof and the two windows. And then you'll have your back piece, and the back piece is actually layered. So you have your roof, you have your 4 set of windows, and then you also have this back piece that you would write on. This will be the very back of your card. And then this is also goes on the back. It just covers up all the tabs. So let's go ahead and layer everything first. So I'm going to start with this back piece, and it goes together pretty simple. Let's see. Can't get my, there we go. So you're just going to put the roof right on here and line it up. And then the windows have 2 pieces, so they have the inside window, the white piece, or you could cut this out of like yellow or orange. And they go to the top and to the side. And if you wanted to make it really kind of spooky and haunted, you could put them on at an angle or however you want. Okay, and then the outer windows, the frames, just go right over the top. Line them up. This does have small pieces, like I said, but I've tried to group them or make them as easy to cut out as possible. And your machine will cut these out without any problems. Just make sure you have a sharp knife and a good mat, and you will do just fine. Okay, so there is our back piece. I'm going to set it aside. Then we have our tower piece. And it's going to have the rooftop glued on. And then it has the attic window and the top window. So on my attic window, I cut it out of yellow so that it looks like maybe the light's on in there. It's being haunted. A haunted house, the attic's always the haunted spot, right? And then you have your big main window, and these do go kind of up towards the top because they're going to be covered up by the next layer. So, I do want to bring that down just a hair, I think. There we go. And then the window frame for it, of course. And you can cut these out of any color you want, any paper you want. You could emboss them if you had like a brick or a wood embossing mat. That would be really cool. Okay, then we're going to do our first insert piece, and it's pretty simple again. Just has the roof and the 2 windows. We'll go ahead and get that put together. I do have some more house box cards, so watch for those. If you like this, I think this is just going to be fun. And perfect for sending a Halloween greeting because you can pop them up and display them, fold them flat and mail them. That's why I love box cards, and I think they are so popular right now. There's one window and the second window. And I'm just using my tacky glue in a bottle with a small fine tip. Makes working with these small pieces a breeze. Okay, now we have the front of our box. our box card. And this one you want to kind of layer in the correct order. So let me show you how it's done. So you're going to have this green piece, or it's actually part of the tower. So it doesn't really matter what color you cut it out of, but you want it to match the same color as your tower. And it's just going to go straight down there. Line it up with the top of the roof and then the bottom. Then before we put our roof piece on, we want to put these fences on. Excuse me. And they are probably the thinnest pieces in the file, but again, they cut really well. And you're just going to match them up with the outline. So it goes right there. Match the two knobs up on that side, and then you're going to do the same thing over here. And again, the glue bottle with the fine tip is perfect. If you had a Xyron runner, you could also use that to add your sticky to it. Oh my goodness, I'm throwing this piece around like nothing. And then you're just going to match it up again with those two knobs and that post. Okay, then after we do that, you'll want to put your door on, and the door is even with the bottom. It's just flush right there. And then I would put your roof on so that you can make sure you get that window right between your roof and your door. So there's the roof. Again, those would be really fun embossed in something, you know, like the wood or bricks. You can also ink this up for a little bit of added dimension. There's just so much you could do with this. I keep mine pretty simple for the photos, but there is so much you could do with this. And I would love to see how you finish these. So if you purchase this and take a photo of it, post it on Facebook or on my blog, Paper Closet Designs, just something so we can all be inspired by your work. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and assemble that. And it's assembled the same way all of my box cards are. So we're going to take our front piece and we're going to score the lines down towards the table. And then we're going to take this front piece and we're going to score the tabs up towards us. Flip it over and let's put tape on both those tabs. Okay, now we're going to take our front piece and turn it over. We're going to take this front insert piece and you're going to line up the left side of your tab to the right side of your score line. Just like that. Press it, fold the whole thing over, make sure it's nice and got a good grip. Okay, while it's there, then you're going to lay this, whoops, fold it back. You're going to lay this right side of your tab, so it's folded over right against the right side, the left side of this tab up against the right side of that score line. Fold this tab over, press, and there you've got your first insert. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing with our tower piece. This time we're going to put the tabs, fold the tabs towards us. Nope, I did that backwards. I am struggling this morning. You're going to fold those tabs away from you. See? Away from you. Oh my goodness, so sorry. Okay, now we're going to put tape on the top of those two tabs. It is Monday morning. Yep. Okay, so now we're going to take our box card so far. We're going to open it up. We're going to put the right side of that tab on the left side of this score line. Just match it up. Fold it. You might want to fold the tab over, get a good adhesion. Open it up. We're going to take, oops, I pulled that one off. Gonna just line that up, just like we did the first one. Fold it, get a good adhesion, fold it both directions. There we go. Now we want to put the back on. So there's our tower. I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to put glue on both of those tabs. And actually I'm going to do one at a time so it doesn't stick when I open it. So I put glue on that right tab. I'm going to take my back piece and I'm going to lay it so that the left side is on the right side of that score line. It shouldn't be touching the tower piece, but it should be right next to the score line. I'm going to flip it over, fold it down flat. Now I'm going to put glue on this tab and fold it over. Okay, there is your box card, your haunted house box card. Isn't that fun? To finish it up, I'm going to fold it flat, and I'm going to put this back piece over here. It just covers the tabs and gives it kind of a finished look. Just match it up, and these two pieces are identical, so it doesn't matter which one you use for which piece. You just want to make sure you put the windows on the piece that's facing towards the front, right? Okay, and now we have this last piece. This is an optional piece, but it's perfect for writing a note or a sentiment, especially if you use like black paper, darker paper, printed paper for this. Then you'll definitely want this piece for your handwritten note or sentiment. If you've bought some of the other box cards, some of them have gift card pockets on the back. You could also use that as well. So this just gets placed right in the middle, has a shadow all the way around it, kind of looks like a frame. And that is all there is to that haunted house box card. Such a fun, spooky card, and you can make this spooky or fun, just depends on the paper and how you finish it up. Thank you for joining me today. Please go ahead and hit subscribe down below so that you don't miss any of my videos, and have a great day.